welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 335 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are joined, of course, this week, as always. I mean, I've been on all of them, like every single one. Like
you're the only person.
Indeed, yeah. I hold that crown. Surely it's got to end at some point. There's got to be an episode where I'm not on.
It was nearly the other week when you were ill.
It was, oh fuck me! It got close, didn't it? It got real fucking close. But yeah, 335 episodes we are in, and you are joined by your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are also joined by, like we just heard there, we've got, oh my gosh, it is Josh.
Good morning.
We have got Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah.
Way.
I mean, whether or not it gets old, it never gets old. You know?
I'm pretty sure that if we had a massive following, our iTunes reviews would just be, I'm sick of that fucking joke at the start. Fucking sick of it.
Well, it's good that we are like little hipster niche podcast, isn't it? That we
need to have. We've got the Budget Pedal Chat merch, but maybe we need like Fret Talk merch in the shirt and just says, says hi Matt on it.
That'd be good. That would. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'll whip up some designs and see what we're talking. Right, gentlemen, it's episode number 335, and of course, this episode is sponsored by affordabboard.co.uk, bringing you all of the peanut.
All the penis.
Like Ron Burgundy. Oh no. What was it? Good night, San Francisco. Yeah, I think so. Just to let y'all listeners into a little secret here, we're doing the podcast where we've got like the online live document these days, and I foolishly let Matt have editing privileges, and the sponsor segment has the word penis twice. Sponsored.
Well, we're no longer sponsored by Affordable, according to the text.
I mean, it does say that we're sponsored by Affordabboard's penis, but no, we are sponsored by affordabboard.co.uk. Affordabboard bring you pedals from DemonFX, JSA Effects, Mosky, Joyo, 4D, Caline, and Movol. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but they're all at affordable prices. Just amazing. They're a UK company, and all of their stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging. Check them out at affordabboard.co.uk. And yeah, the things that we mentioned last week, the Caline / JSA collab,
Pure Sky.
Yeah, the Pure Skies that were modded, sold out within a day. So I
imagine there might be some more then.
They were popular. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so I think we may be seeing some more JSA modded stuff. But for now, they're gone. They're gone. So yeah. But how are we, gentlemen? What are we saying? Are we all good?
Yeah.
I mean,
complain.
You two gentlemen should be pretty fucking smiley this week, shouldn't you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we'll find that out in just a moment. But before we do that, we've got shit news of the week, haven't we? Shit news
Shit news of the week.
Indeed. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep our original shit news of the week because we were having a little bit of a discussion before the podcast, and there's hot battle going on, like a heated battle for that shit news of the week this week, isn't there?
It's a steaming shit, literally.
Yeah, we've got just awful filler before NAMM, as per usual.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is actual NAMM stuff, but yeah, it's...
I noticed the like $2,000 5-watt 8-inch speaker amp isn't on there.
Well, we mentioned it last week, didn't we?
I can't remember.
Yeah, there was a little tease. I mean, there's a little bit more information about it, but I thought it was probably worth not going on about it again.
Nobody cares, really, do they?
I'll tell you what, we'll do that as unofficial shit news of the week. Kind of first thing is that the Gibson Falcon 5 and 20 are now officially boy. I heard a demo. There was a guy playing like this triple pickup, like hollow body, like Gibson through it, and it sounded phenomenal. Like had this luscious spring reverb and like a tremolo, built-in tremolo, which always sound wicked. Like built-in amp tremolo, it just sounds good. So like the tone of it is brilliant. However, they are really, really expensive, aren't they? Like for very like for a 5-watt amp, and I know Gav was saying on a post that I put out this week about the Gibsons, he was saying like you can't really judge like price versus wattage because it could be that they're using like top quality components and their hand wires, which then would warrant the high price tag. I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Yeah, it's an 8-inch speaker. No one uses 8-inch speakers. I mean,
not live.
Fender do, I think, don't they? But on the Champ, yeah.
Not on wheel amps.
Yeah, 8-inch speakers. Yeah, not really the one, are they? They're not really.
No.
Look, 10 inch is the smallest you'd go.
I've gigged with 10 inch.
Au contraire.
I mean, if 10 inch is the smallest,
it's not enough.
if it's the smallest you go, you've definitely been spoiled, haven't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Gibson on like
playing it.
By some yardsticks, the Falcons are phenomenal. By practicality, not so much. So they could be unofficial shit news of the week. But we're sticking with Gibson, kind of, because we're talking Epiphone.
Sticking like shit to a shovel.
That's it. We're kicking them while they're down, aren't we? Like we didn't like your amp, and now you're like your little brand. We don't like this either. Epiphone are releasing a Nighthawk, which, woo, like the Nighthawk's actually an interesting Gibson. Woo. Hold your horses. We'll have none of that uniqueness and interestingness of this.
Cue that meme of Thor in Ragnarok. Is it, though?
Yeah. So, the Epiphone Wax Nighthawk. So Wax apparently is a French YouTube guitarist, and they're teaming up with Wax with 2 X's to make a signature Pelham Blue Nighthawk, which like that sound like so far it's sounding good, isn't it? Like Pelham Blue, we like Nighthawk, quite interesting, but no, they've taken away all of the interesting bits about the Nighthawk. So the Nighthawk is basically a bit like a Les Paul Jr., but like a bit squashed. But then it has like really interesting pickup combinations because it's got like a slanted humbucker in the bridge and a single coil in the middle and like a mini humbucker neck. So
yeah, do you remember Guitar Hero when they finally did a Les Paul shape and it looked wrong? That's what the Nighthawk looks like. That's what the Nighthawk looks like. It's like the front bit is a little bit too small and the back bit's a little bit squashed.
Yeah.
That's what the Nighthawk used to look like.
So
this is just the Les Paul Studio. Is it not Studio? What was the special?
Yeah, the junior,
the no
special.
maple top.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like if we're being kind about it, it is to the Les Paul what the 339 is to the 335. Like it's just
coincidentally this podcast title.
Yeah, it's like a bit squashed, a bit
smaller.
uncanny valley, isn't it? Like you look at it and you go, "That's not right," but I'm not sure why.
I want to know who's actually going to go out and pick one of these up, though, because I have a feeling that the sales stats on these are going to be very, very low.
I mean, they could be. I think a French YouTuber is not my target market, so
they should have done it in white. Then you could have just walked around with it.
Whoa!
Oh, really? That could stay in.
I mean, it's going to stay in. Don't get me wrong, but it's just we can't be going there, right? So
stand at the border and wave at the Germans.
I'm sure this is a football reference and not a certain large scale conflict reference. So like I say, the pickup config was the kind of selling point of the Nighthawk. It was just something a bit different. Oh, it also didn't have a Gibson style bridge as well. It had a like 6 saddle, almost an electro style bridge because it's got like a trapeze mounting plate. But it's basically by any other name, it's like a strap bridge, isn't it? Basically.
Hard tail strap bridge, but it's a strap bridge.
Yeah. So they've basically just put 2 humbuckers in this now. So it's not really all that interesting.
Although it does have the smaller attempt at an open book, but not quite enough headstock. It's not the horrible pointy headstock that's on the traditional Eppies.
Oh, there you go. So I mean, it is what it is. It's Indian laurel fretboard, Graphtec nut, mahogany neck and body, and has got
That's going to be heavy then.
I wouldn't have thought so because there's fuck all to it. It's like it's a tiny guitar.
Yeah, it's a really thin. Yeah, it's a smaller body and thinner, made of the same stuff as a Les Paul, but without the maple cap.
Yeah. So I mean, there's things to be said about not having the maple cap. Like who was it? Phil X was going on about the ESP Vipers and how he had a really cool he had a couple of them sent from ESP that didn't have a maple cap on them. And they sounded fantastic. And then when he got to a point where they were doing trying to do a signature with him, all of the new ones had maple caps on them, and he's like, "Oh, this just doesn't have the same bite that the full mahogany ones had." So I mean, it has got something in terms of being slightly different from just being another Les Paul, but it's really not interesting, is it? It's just a 2 humbucker.
Every time I've seen a Nighthawk come up for sale on I don't know, Guitar or through Facebook Marketplace, I just look at them and I'm just like, I think they're so ugly, and then you look back 6 months later and they're still trying to flog it.
Yeah,
and it's just
come down by 200 quid and they're still trying to flog it. Yeah, I mean they're not like your traditional Gibson stuff, and they aren't lookers, are they? But
no, definitely not.
They're quirky, and I think I'm drawn to that a little bit because it's something different, but it's still Gibson. It still feels Gibson. So it's not quite like them trying to do some mad new modern thing. It's still within that kind of classic style. So I do appreciate it for that. But you are absolutely bang on when you say it looks like a Guitar Hero controller. But it's it's the body's the scale of a Guitar Hero controller, but then it's got an actual full
a wheel neck on it.
Full length neck on it. So it does
you wouldn't really be that surprised if you went over and tapped it with your knuckle and the body was plastic.
No.
They just went onto the CNC machine and they just put shrink by 35%.
Yeah, it could have easily. Yeah. So I think the Epiphone Nighthawk has won, quite rightly, has won the shit news of the week. I think they're 899 as well, which, again, as we were saying, like it's for an Epiphone these days, like for an Epiphone signature, that's actually not too bad because then they're now pushing like 12 to 1500.
Yeah,
so
but that's a ridiculous statement, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So the £900 mark is like it's not terrible by Epiphone's recent standards, but you're at a price point where you go, actually, I should just go for a Gibson by this point. Get like a whatever the equivalent of a faded is, because I think they've got rid of those now, haven't they? But something
yeah,
in the kind of
there's no Les Paul for under 1,100 quid now.
There you go. But like, you're basically adding an extra 200 quid on and getting a Gibson Les Paul rather than an Epiphone Guitar Hero Les Paul.
Not Les Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a tough.
So if you want a Fender Bridge, then crack on.
Yeah. But then you're probably better off just getting a Fender. Like
I mean, realistically, fucking buy a Nick Johnston.
I mean, that's the solution to a lot of modern problems, isn't it, really? But there we are.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, there's a lot going against this Epiphone. But I think, gentlemen, we've done our shit news. It's time that we should bask in the glory of what we've been doing this week.
Matt's probably got shares in the Nick Johnstons at the moment with the amount that he's racking up.
Absolutely. And Matt, that seems like a good a place as any for you to tell us what you've been up to this week.
I haven't been up to anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you fucking have.
Yeah, so, like, I've been sort of after a semi-hollow for a while. Like, I've looked at a few. My actual idea was I was going to save up and get, like, an 80s Epiphone because they're going for about 800 quid. And I don't want a modern Epiphone. I don't think they're anywhere near as well made as the older ones. And like any of them that look cool these days in the semi-hollow range are like touching $1,000 now. Yeah. And I'm not spending $1,000 on a Chinese guitar that has come out of a factory, and like you'll try 6 of them and one of them might be all right. So I wasn't really in the market for anything new. And then somebody posted a link to a D'Angelico, which is a brand that I don't really know anything about. But it's not there. So I was semi-aware of them, and they had that horrible cutaway headstock and looked a bit like a Dean headstock almost because it's so fucking cringe. But this guitar doesn't have...
It's like the Dean headstock with a top hat on, isn't it?
Yeah. And this guitar doesn't have that. It's like halfway between the Epiphone and the Gibson kind of open book. It's like a much more subtle headstock. Like it is a D'Angelico XL Tour series, which was this like their mid-range one that's made in the same factory as the Schecters that I've got.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like South Korean made guitars. And I had a look online, and they were initially $1,249 over here. They were $1,500 in the States when they launched. And Guitar were doing them for $499.
Shit. Like that's quite a bargain, isn't it? That.
Yeah, and I literally had, in fact, I'll show you it. It's a fake baked bean tin, and it had £520 in it.
Whoa, that's fake telling you something there.
It was from the sale of one of the Hayden. Oh yeah, the Hayden's gone, or one of them has, and Christmas and birthdays, and yeah, hilariously, I'd been talking to the missus about how great I was that I'd managed to save it without spending it all. The day before this was brought to my attention, and I was and ahhing about it. I found out about this on Saturday, and then on Sunday morning, so basically somebody in the Guitar Geeks in his like smaller Facebook community had posted that they got one, and then he mentioned, like I mentioned, it looks really good. And he mentioned that it had been posted on another Facebook site that was all about crazy cheap deals. So get in soon if you're going to get one. So I just went, all right, fine, I'll get one. And pulled the trigger on Sunday morning. It was here by Tuesday. And oh my God, it's really good. Like I wasn't sure what to expect because it is a brand I've never played before, but it plays really well. It's got an ebony fretboard rather than rosewood, which is my preference because it's darker and like I like the feel a bit more.
Yeah.
The humbuckers, I was not so sure what they were going to be like because they're in their Premier series, which is the series below what this is. So they basically have a Premier series, then an XL series, and then something else. But the Premier series are like 700 quid guitars, and this was, like I say, 1250 kind of range. But they're Supro branded pickups, which I didn't even know Supro did pickups, but apparently D'Angelico and Supro are the same company.
Okay.
Which I also didn't know. And they're really good. Like, they're really good. I was expecting, like, a little bit too warm, kind of not very articulate, the kind of things that you can get as a problem with hollow body guitars, but they're not. Like, they are warm, don't get me wrong, but they cut through in a mix. If you're playing along with tracks, they like the tone control has a really wide spread. It's not a cheap kind of Chinese, where you get like off and then
it's like
a little bit off and then all
it's potentiometer, but it's a switch basically.
Yeah, which is good. The volume control has got it's not like, again, you get quite a lot of guitars where if you're paying not the best amount, they can be a bit off. But yeah, the whole thing is just really, really good. I spent about 6 hours playing on Tuesday evening, which, given that I was out until about 9 o'clock and I got home, and then it was about 3 o'clock when I put the guitar down, because I didn't realise the time. Just goes to show that, like, I was really enjoying myself with it. The one criticism I have is it's old Fender style slot tuners that you like push in the top and wrap around, the horrible vintage style. But I mean, that's better than the ones where you poke the thing through and it's not locking, because at least they do lock, even if they don't actually lock. But yeah, it is just a fantastic guitar for the price I paid for it. Like, there's a lot of I see a lot of reviews online of people talking about the Premier series, which went down to $449, which, considering this was $499, and that was basically twice the price of, or the guitar was nearly twice the price. I just think it's an excellent bang for your buck. I know Guitar do still have a couple, but they had, I think they had 7 in black and 9 in Pelham Blue, or whatever their version of Pelham Blue was, when I bought them on Sunday morning, and we're recording on the Thursday, and I think they've got 2 left in each of those colours, and there's a wine red one. But yeah, they're definitely selling quite quickly, and I'm not surprised, because it's a fantastic guitar.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth taking a punt anyway, if it's a guitar that's basically more than half off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a banging deal, and it's like Korean made, so that the quality control is going to be there. Yeah, and it sounds like they're using all of. Jesus Christ! It sounds like they're using all the right parts as well, so they're not cheaping out on it there, which you'd expect for a £1,200 instrument, but can't always guarantee.
No.
But yeah, so,
I love the gold binding around it. I'm a sucker for some binding on a guitar, and just that bound gold on the side is beautiful.
The binding is actually like a 7-ply binding. Like, it's black. It's got like white there, gold, then black, then gold, then black, then gold, then black, then gold. Like, it's a 7-layered binding. It's really, really so well finished.
Yeah.
Just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm down for that. So, wise purchase then, we're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and it's the first guitar I've ever seen with nickel rather than chrome hardware as well. And yeah, it looks banging. Nice.
Yeah, I'm cool with
How is it in terms of like it's not too microphonic with the resonance of it, I'm assuming?
I've not plugged, so I've only played it through headphones because I did my band practice on Monday rather than Tuesday. So I've not had a go, but I've seen people turn it up in studios on YouTube videos and not have an issue with any feedback any more than you would with anything. Like, it's got a big center block, so it's not a case of it's completely hollow, which tends to help with them quite a lot. And it is a 339 size body, not a 335 size body, so it's a smaller body. So in theory, there should be less issues, but I will let you know once I've had a practice with it. I've got a gig a week on Saturday, so worst comes to worst, we'll find out then.
I mean, nothing's like putting you on the spot, like checking out the feedback on a guitar live.
Live and in front of a room full of people celebrating someone's birthday.
Yeah. But hey ho, I mean, it's what we do, isn't it? It's living life on the edge. You gotta live a little sometimes, don't you?
But yeah, can't wait. I've had to buy bloody nickel strap locks, and they're much harder to find than chrome.
Yes. And you've done a band practice this week, you say?
Yes, yeah. I got together. So our keyboard player is in Malaysia, somewhere out over there anyway. So the rest of the other four of us were just like, let's just make sure we're still playing so that we're not rusty as fuck when he gets back 4 months after our last gig.
Yeah.
So got together, decided a few new songs to learn whilst he's away, and then we'll kind of put them all together. And then we've got like 4 weeks from when he's back to when we've got like, I think we've got one gig in that 4 week period, and then we're in the UK for the wedding that we're going to do, which will be good fun.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's not going to be a semi-hollow gig.
I mean, I don't see a reason why I'm not going to take all of my guitars and decide on the night.
I can think of maybe one reason. But
I mean, they're all going in a van on a boat. So if I put one guitar in the van or I put 9 guitars in the van, it doesn't make a difference.
Well, I suppose you're making a compelling argument here, Matt.
I've also, what I can do is take my rack and then have 5 guitars on stage and then just pick from one of them when I feel like it.
It sounds like the gentleman's choice there. That does, doesn't it? It's the gentleman's choice.
But yeah, I think next weekend will probably be the D'Angelico and the Black Schecter Telly. I think I'll do an all black guitars gig.
Nice.
And see how that goes.
That's going a bit off piste as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like it. I like the kind of the danger element to it.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Like,
we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, we'll probably find out in a couple of weeks when I come back, and I'm like, everything went wrong. Yeah. Man, set itself on fire from all the feedback.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Burn the building down.
Right, gentlemen. I think we're talking a close second here, aren't we? For our shit news. This is official runner-up here. And there's a reason for this, and we'll talk about it. So we initially got excited about this, the fact that Fender have done like a little...
I did not.
I mean, yeah.
I did not either. That makes 2 of us.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of cool with it. So Fender have released some information on a programmable loop switch that they're doing called the Switchboard, which is a fantastic name. I mean, nothing says like the 1950s like a switchboard. So, like, absolutely on brand. Well done, Fender. So it looked like it was going to be a little bit of a contender to the kind of the Boss ES5.
5, I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a 5 loop switcher, but it's got this like LCD display screen, like a. In fact, it's not LCD. It's like a proper, like mini. I don't know what kind of screen that is.
OLED.
Yeah, OLED maybe something like that.
Yeah,
just normal screen, like little computer screen.
Yeah, like a half an iPhone screen or quarter an iPhone screen.
Yeah, I think we got away with that one, Matt. No one will know. We don't know the terminology. But yeah, it's a LCD screen. There we go. is what it says. A small LCD screen. Yeah. So it looks like really almost like they're going for the like intuitiveness of the ToneMaster Pro layout, but in a loop switcher, which looks cool. So it's got like you've got 4 foot switches at the bottom, and then like a potential 5th one for like the 5th loop, or like an up and down function to go between like user presets. So you can have like banks of like order, different basically.
Orders. Yeah.
Which is really cool. Like very, very good. Also, it's in the 21st century. It's got MIDI out, USB-C in, and I assume it's MIDI via USB as well, which I don't know if people want that or if that's what they don't want. I'm not MIDI. I don't do MIDI. Not really. But it is, yeah. So you've got there's also an expression pedal and a foot switch out as well, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
However, we were having a chat with our Mr. Bimpson about this, and he said some words. He said words.
Yeah, it's not a carbon copy; it's a personal computer.
Yeah, I mean that's what I got from it.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I was like, Fender haven't made a politically correct pedal.
Yeah, it's not PC, it's CC, or the other way around. Maybe it is PC, it's 2PC, and it's not CC enough. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what any of these things mean. MIDI, 5-prong.
So I'm going to explain it like you would to a 5-year-old, because I think that's where we're all at with MIDI.
You press this, pedal goes on. You press this, pedal goes off.
Yeah, I mean, that I can understand. That's a switch. So the pedals come with them already.
Yeah, I mean, because the pedals come with those already, we don't need the loop switcher, surely.
That's the world I live in.
It's essentially like a foot switch butler, isn't it? Oh, that's what he's doing. Come on, really.
Yeah. So you wanted all pedals on, is that correct? Yes, Jeeves, please.
Yeah, so it's like you lying in your bedroom and you've got different strings for different bells for ringing the butler from different rooms. Is that what a loop switcher does? Like, so if he's in the kitchen, you ring that one, and then if he's in the bedroom, you ring that one, and if he's in the bathroom, you ring that one.
That's a really good way to word it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. So, like the difference between the two different types of MIDI, and I'm not even going to pretend that I understand what PC and CC mean. I'm just going to go over two different
lingerie.
types.
Yeah.
So there's basically foot switch type, where all the MIDI can do is tell you which foot switches to switch on and switch off.
Yeah.
And then there's the the fancy extra special MIDI, which can also send signals to do like parameter changes on the pedals, like turny knobby MIDI. Yeah. So there's foot switchy MIDI and turny knobby MIDI. And
this does foot switchy but not turny knobby.
Yeah. So
why did they laugh at
that? Yeah, because it was very amateurish.
So there you go. So essentially, the thing that it's trying to replace, I assume this is like they've got the Boss ES5 in their sights with this. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything better than it. So, and of course, because this is a new product, this is going to be going for a premium as well. They're probably going to charge the same, if not more. So, yeah.
Yeah, what was it, 449, 499? Did I see something like that?
I don't know. I didn't get any information on the price.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 449. Bimson was talking about it in that chat that I muted.
I mean, how much is an ES5 now? They're about, I think about that sort of price, 500.
Sure I'll tell you that.
I think they might even be cheaper.
If you keep the chat going for a little bit longer, I should be able to tell you that.
There you go. Boss ES5 399. Save yourself some money and get a Boss.
I've got it as 459 here.
What, the ES5?
Yeah.
No, sure.
369 on Gear for Music.
Yeah, and they're saying they're not in stock as well.
Okay, so this is your only solution to a problem you don't have.
Yeah. Alternatively, what you could do is, switch your own pedals on. You lazy get. But yeah, so it looks like the Boss actually does more, and he's has got the MIDI in and through as well. By the looks of it, so
the Fender's £340 at Peach, according to Bimson.
Oh, okay.
So it is a cheaper unit, but surely that is the market they're after. Like, you spend an extra £100 and get the better functionality, or if it's cheaper at Gear for Music, it was cheaper again. So you'd not even spend an extra £100 and getting more user friendly, and it's Boss, so it'll probably last longer.
I mean, we can't say that. We can't say that the Fender's going to be built badly, but it
looks very ostentatious as well. Just this bright kind of like bronzy gold sort of thing. It's just like, look at me, I'm a switcher.
Yeah, switchers should be out of the way and not taking taking up any.
It should blend in with the rail of your pedal train board.
Yeah, yeah. So Fender, I think it's slightly redeemed itself by being cheaper than the Boss.
But it's okay because it's got an inbuilt tuner.
Of course. Yep. Yeah. So it is what it is, isn't it? Right, Josh.
Hello.
There's no way that we can have two new guitars in one podcast, is there?
Well, that, you see, is where you're wrong.
I hear that more often than I should.
That's a spoiler alert, if ever there was one. Yes, I have. Technically, it's a new old guitar day sort of thing. I alluded to, I think it was like 2 podcasts ago, that I might be getting an old guitar back, and I did. I received, long story short, is when I was getting my first burnt RZK, my parents were like putting half of the money towards it, but they said, you got to find the $1,000 yourself. So I was like, okay. I looked at all my guitars and was like, that one can go.
Yeah,
and
that
I
one's
sold
worth
it.
a decent wedge. Yeah,
yeah, that one was worth a decent chunk of money. So I was like, yeah, that one can go. And a friend of mine bought it off me, and he's someone that, like, I think over the sort of 10 or 11 years that I've known him, we've bought and sold gear to a lot of each other, and we've always had like this gentleman's agreement. If we ever go to sell a piece of gear that we've, sold each other, get first refusal. And he messaged me and he was like, I'm thinking of getting rid of it. I need to make some cuts. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm listening. And he paid for it just like in installments. Like, he gave me like £50 one month, £100 another month, blah, 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 until like the fee was paid. And I sent him the guitar like ahead of the first payment. And he's kind of done the same. So the guitar is a original 2009 made in Japan ESP Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
And what makes these ones kind of really sought after is the fact that they've got the old style script font and not like the really shitty E2 logos that they have on them now. So like the E2 line replaced these ESP standard series. And when I first got that guitar, the main reason I got it was because it had the script font and it was made in Japan. And I was like, okay, it's really good high spec. I remember when I first started playing guitar, when these came out, they were like £1,200 brand new, which is, when you think about it now, it's like, that would be a crazy bargain for what you get. But now the equivalents of these sell for like £2,000. Even these secondhand sell for about, $1,500 to £2,000 for like a good quality one.
It's basically a modern Les Paul, isn't it? It's what the Les Paul would be if it were made in the kind of 90s, 2000s-ish, rather than back in the 50s. So it's stainless steel, ebony fretboard, which is the best sort of fretboard. It's which I wholeheartedly agree with Matt on that opinion.
got some EMG 8160s in it. The 60 is the best neck pickup, I think, for clean tones. But what I like before when I sold in this, it was like bright alpine snow white, and now it's started to yellow a little bit.
Yes.
So it's got that really nice sort of like aged look to it now.
Nice.
And it's even started like yellowing on the back as well, and like kind of where your hands go a lot of the time, like natural relicing almost.
Proper relicing, isn't it?
Yeah. And I got it back, and I was really excited to see it back in my hands, because this was one of the guitars that I really regretted selling. Like, I didn't want to sell it, but I had to. And ever since I sold it back to him, I was like, hey, do you want to get rid of it yet? Do you want to get rid of it yet? Like every 6 months, I was pestering him, and I was like, do you ever want to get rid of it?
Yeah, and he finally did.
So, yeah, and it's got like black nickel hardware as well. So, which looks really nice, and it's the only sort of hardware that ever seems to stand up to my really corrosive sweat, which is like slightly interesting. And I left it, because it had been over in a warehouse for the weekend. I didn't, when I got it on the Monday, I was like, okay, I'm going to leave it alone, just leave it alone for like 24, 48 hours just to acclimatise a little bit more. Took the strings off, put some new strings on it, clean the frets, etc. And I was just like, oh my God, it feels so good.
Yeah.
Forgot how well this plays. I've already started kind of like recording some stuff for Instagram with it and stuff like that. It'll be in some of the next PBOD videos that I do, and I will be doing a video on it anyway. Yeah. But it's just, it's so nice to have it back. I feel like it's part of me again.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to get a video out, like documenting that, like one that got away and then finally come back, kind of thing.
It's a nice thickness as well. Like you say, like a modern Les Paul. Like it's not fully thick, but it's still good. It's a good thickness to it. You got the tummy cut and the contour down by the lower horn. The neck isn't like really fat, but it's not really thin. I'm not sure. I think ESP describe it as like U shape or modern C or something like that. So it's not cricket bat, but it's not like Ibanez wizard style neck.
Yeah.
It's just so comfortable to play. I genuinely am lost for words with how good it was to have it back, and made me appreciate it more as well, I think.
Yeah, and it is a beauty as well. It's a good looking guitar.
It's just absolutely stunning, and it's got like some of the black binding just around the top, like on the top of the body as well.
Yeah, I've always loved the Eclipses. I thought they look, like I say, like a modern take on the Les Paul. And
I've had so many Eclipses in the past. I've had a couple of I had like a 200 series one. I had a 401. I had a 1000, and I've had this one. And so like I've kind of progressed through the Eclipses, and they're definitely one of my favourite shapes to play. They're absolutely great. Absolutely love it. I'm so happy to have it back.
I was tempted by I think it was a 256.
Oh yes, is it one of the aged ones? I think it's like black with some like minor relicing on it.
Well, the one I was looking at, it was like a kind of honey burst kind of finish.
Yeah,
and had like Duncan design pickups in it. But I didn't end up
going for it. Not too bad, them ones.
Yeah. Thought it would be a decent one. That
screams budget pedal chap with it's like, I guess, modern body, but kind of like more classic specs to them, so to speak.
Wish I had a fucking modern body. This is very like a very classic body shape. This is, I tell you.
Dad bod is the word.
That's it. Yeah, he's tried and tested this one.
So that's all I've really been up to be honest. That. And unfortunately, work, and I've filmed like bits of some new videos to come. Yeah. But like I've got like 4 videos in the works at the moment, so it's just getting round to finishing everything.
Shit, man, you were.
I should finish one video before I start another 3.
I think there might be a reason for that, though, Josh. I think there might be some kind of medical
neurological disorder.
Yeah, like a medical hall pass for the reason why that's happening. So yeah, we're all good, but like, just you're absolutely hammering out content for PBOD and for your own stuff as well. Just an absolute machine. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know. It's like I'll go through like 2 months where I won't do anything, and then I'll have like a month or 2 where I'm just like bang, 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 bang. And then like I don't do anything again for like 3 months. So if people are really interested, I've got the review on the Fishmans that I bought. That's to come out. I still need to edit together the 7-string story path thing with Chapman. I'm now got this video to do with the Eclipse, and I've also got building a pedal board around the IR2 as well. So
nice.
There you go. That's what's coming.
Yeah, I'm interested in those. I want to see them. So yeah, I'm happy for that. Definitely, I'll definitely be watching. I mean, like I've basically run the PBOD YouTube channel, so I'm duty bound to watch it. But I'd be watching that shit anyway. Like it's some interesting stuff. Right, we've got a little bit more news this week. I think we go for the mirror stuff first, because I think actually the final one, the little fuzzy, is probably the most interesting thing of the week. So we're going to go with the mirror, which they have released 2 more things in the X2 line. So I think the X2 line has got like some delays, some reverbs, some like it's like expanded versions of like algorithms that they've used in smaller pedals and made them really user friendly and like feature packed. So the ones that they've brought out recently are, or that they're announcing recently, so to say, is the Harmony X2 and the Tender Octava X2. So Tender Octava is potentially Mur's most controversial pedal, because it was a little bit discontinued for a while. Then they worked on it and released it again, but they're doing the Tender Octava too. We'll talk about that one first, because this is definitely not.
Do you mean when they took it away so that they could take off the Electromonics copyright logo from the script before reapplying it to the same chip again?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly what's happened. I'm not saying
allegedly.
That's not what
sorry,
happened.
yes, allegedly.
I mean, we know there was definitely some similarities in the coding, because old Mike Matthews was ready to send around the heavies. So, yeah, I think they have quote unquote revised the algorithm. So this one is now you've got basically 2 foot switches on it, and then 6 knobs. You've got sub, upper, subtone, upper tone, and then your direct signal. So tons and tons of adjustability there. So you can adjust the tone of your affected signal as well, which is a great feature, rather than just having like the mix blends basically. So you can get them to sit much nicer in your kind of signal path. So you can have your direct signal being the predominant one, or you can have the affected signals being like the feature of your tone. And then you've got the 2 foot switches which do upper and sub, so you can switch them independently as well, which is just good. And I think with all of these X2s, you got like 7 presets available on the face of the pedal as well. So you can have it to like individual switch mode, or you can have it to preset mode as well.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, we were talking about this when we were talking about the Fender switcher, is that I set pedals and then I switch them on and off.
That's how they get used.
Yeah.
And that's the correct way to use a pedal.
Yeah, so I'd very much be like mode 1, where it's the foot switches do the foot switchy thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it makes these kind of things usable for those MIDI nerds who spend more time programming than playing.
Willie, looking at you, Mr. Bimson. This is like the second week on the trot where we've had personalised insults from Mr. Bimson.
If he's going to call me out on Facebook, then he'll get my wrath. Yeah,
more of this, please, I think is what he said.
Searching for using tapeworms on his guitar as well.
Like 50 quid tapeworms. Jeez. Yeah, so, and then the Harmony X2 is like a similar kind of situation. You've got your left channel, your right channel, and the dry signal. And both the left channel and the right channel have independent like note settings for it. So you can set one side to like plus a third, and the other side to like minus a fifth, and get like massive like Queen style harmonies and shit. It's insane. Like it looks amazing, and it's also stereo path as well. And then of course you've got the ability to set the key as well.
Ooh, do you? Like,
yeah. So if you have a look on the left-hand side of it, you've got...
Which is why it's just second, third, fourth, as opposed to minor second, minor third, major third.
I assume so, yeah.
So you don't need to. You just say, this next song is in G, and then it'll do a third down or a third up in G.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a self-taught guitarist. You are just speaking random words to me now.
Yeah. G is one of those notes that the guitar does.
I think you can translate this into
fret.
That's
you
the
can
key of
translate
third
it into
fret,
Josh
isn't
by
it?
having like, this is 3 frets above, this is 4 frets above, and it works.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for like scanning the fretboard, but can you show me where the C sharp B add 9 is? And like,
I think there's a button for that on this. But yeah, so you could theoretically get some like really Queenie style lead tones from this, and you can mix the left and right channel of the pedal, like the 2 different notes, independently as well. So you can like really balance those nice tight harmonies with it. I mean, it does come down to whether the harmonies sound good, because with some harmony pedals, like especially with the cheaper ones, the harmony that you get back is so kind of synthetic sounding. It's hard to
digitally processed.
Yeah, it sounds like
90s digitally processed.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a MIDI track is playing along with you rather than your actual guitar.
Yeah. Oh, just quickly on MIDI tracks. At the band practice, we were going through a couple of things, and our singer was using Ultimate Guitar, and somebody had asked to hear a section of it, and he accidentally pressed play on the Ultimate Guitar app and not on the thing, and it was playing a MIDI track, and our drummer went, "Fuck, this is a shit version, isn't it?" It's like, it is, it's a MIDI track. Of course it's shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. It's not a very good version at all. I don't think it's designed to be. So yeah, Moore are doing, like, they're expanding the X2 range in like some really cool things. They're not like octave and harmony pedals aren't the most used, are they? So they've gone kind of from the core, doing the reverb and the delay kind of units, and they've built out from it, which I think is really cool.
I would be interested to see if we could get one of these for pedal boards to doing, because pretty much every patch I make on the Quad Cortex always has an octave on it. I fucking love a good, thick, dirty octave, and I think this would be a good challenge to run with some fuzz pedals and just get some really fucking dirty sounds out of. And it actually sounds really up my street.
Yeah. It's like full-on filth enhancement, isn't it? So yeah, We'll have to ask Lee. We'll poke him with a stick and just go, get more to send us stuff.
Send us some Moore stuff.
Yeah, send us some Moore pedals, please. Oh, shit. We are absolute fucking nerds, aren't we?
Yep.
Right. I'll talk about what I've done this week. Because...
What have you done, Budget?
I mean, it looks as if I've been really
Pissed
busy.
off the internet.
I fucking have, haven't I? So I released a video that I've been threatening for a while. So I initially did the Fender Toadmaster Pro video when I first got the unit and did like a first 10 minutes with it, and then planned on releasing a video over the Christmas period and got really, really fucking ill. So I couldn't do it then. So I finally got around to it. You can still hear it on my voice actually in the video that I'm like quieter than I usually am and kind of croaky sounding. But I got around to it and basically I outlined some of the things that I wanted to see Fender do to the Toadmaster Pro to like get it from that kind of place in the market where it's okay to a place where they could feasibly be pushing it up to that like Helix Quad Cortex kind of area.
Yeah,
because I think the unit has got massive potential, but there are just little oversights that are just kind of holding it back at the moment.
Let's not butter any parsnips. It's been let down by Fender.
Well, I just think what they released it maybe 6 months before it was ready.
Yeah,
and if they do update it and they kind of keep on with that constant progress with it, there's no reason why this couldn't be a market leader within the next kind of year. But I wanted to kind of put out more thoughts about why it's not there just yet. So I did that. I obviously talked about the cab sims in there, which I talked about in the original video. I ragged on the tube screamer because you need a good tube screamer with Fender amps. You just got to. And there were another couple of things that went on with it. But I made the mistake. of admitting to the internet that I didn't read the manual. Which, to be fair, who does? Who sits there and goes, "Oh, I need to be checking through." No, you don't. You play about with it, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't work, then only then
look at the manual.
Do you be like tail between your legs, go to the manual and go, why couldn't I figure this shit out? I didn't do that. I played about with it and figured out what I needed to figure out. But for an incredibly intuitive unit, which the Toadmaster for the most part is, there were a few things in there which were a little bit obscure. So I moaned about that, but I also mentioned that I didn't read the manual. And because I'd said that, that was almost opening the floodgates for a couple of kind of trolley boys to come in and go, well, I bought a Toadmaster Pro and of course you didn't know what to do. You didn't read the fucking manual. You're so fucking stupid. In that exact voice. You could hear the kind of the well, actually typing.
Well, actually, you can press this button now, so it's that menu, and then you can do that.
Exactly that. So I did. I received a little bit of heat for that, but actually, the video is doing really well, despite the fact that people have been getting all heated on the internet. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised by this point.
I mean, my favourite of the comments that were in that was the guy who was on about how the Tube Screamer has a clean blend which fixes it, which it might well do, but Tube Screamers don't have a clean blend in them as standard, so why does it need a thing that Tube Screamers don't need to fix it?
Yeah, well, that guy, that specific guy said the Tube Screamer's got a clean blend, and you've set yours to 100% clean. Oh, you dickhead! Actually, no. This is like as standard.
Wet.
Yeah, this is how Fender set it as standard.
Like a Tube Screamer.
Yeah, with 100% wet signal. So actually, funnily enough, he didn't comment back. I think he might have felt a little bit like a dickhead. But there you go. Like PBODs, like the channel. I love doing videos for the channel because like it gives me a bit more kind of like breathing room to kind of stretch out my creativity than I do get in the budget pedal stuff. Because like it's very prescriptive that like I'm doing a pedal demo every week, and it's just like it's very short, very sharp, and it's very formulaic. Whereas the pedal board stuff, I get to kind of flex my artistic, more of an artistic muscle with it. And I love making videos for PBOD. But some of the audience, fuck me. Some of the audience, I'm not saying all of them, like there's some really genuinely nice comments. And there was one this week, and I just had to like, props to the guy, and was like, this comment has like genuinely made my day. So like there's some genuinely really nice people, but like the pendulum swings the other way as well, and you get some right dickheads. So it is what it is, but I suppose that's doing YouTube, isn't it? But yeah, so I did the Time Master Pro video. I also did a roundup of like the most popular videos on my BudgetPedalChap channel. Like this was one of the ones where I got to do a little bit of like creative flexing, and I did like top 5 like the most popular pedals on my channel like that were released last year, and there were some really interesting choices on there. There was a like multi effects. There was a reverb delay unit. There was a pedal that I didn't think would get any traction and got fucking loads. And there were a couple of classics in there as well. So like definitely worth checking out. Each and every one of the pedals that are mentioned on it, I think are definitely worth checking out as budget pedals. Like I think we mention it like on the regular, but we are in a golden age for like guitar gear.
Yeah,
like at any price point, you can get something that's not shit. Like when I first started, you got like the plastic Behringer pedals, and that, like those were your choice unless you went for Boss, which were then 4 times
did you
the price.
take RP90?
Yeah, or you got like a multi.
Or the Dan Electro Fab distortion.
Yeah, and that was the kind of
more plastic than the fucking Behringer.
yeah, like worse construction somehow. Like the Cool Cat series that they did before, which were like the die-cast housings, and weren't particularly good to adjust, but they sounded really good. They were at least kind of solidly built, but the fab ones were anything but, were they? Really?
It was made of the worst, cheapest plastic known to man, I think.
Yeah, and like it wasn't unheard of, like people like stepping completely through those fab distortions, and even like managing to like disintegrate the Behringer pedals. Although I've never done it myself, it's like it wasn't unheard of. And we're in a situation now where you can buy, like, if you wanted to go out and buy a Tube Screamer, and you've got like 30 quid. You've not there's not just one choice, and it's not in a shitty plastic housing.
Yeah.
You've got probably 5 really decent choices that are immediately available. I mean, like the Joyo Vintage Overdrive is a fantastic budget like Tube Screamer option, and it's really fucking good. But like you've got the Moore, you've got like any number of like these little mini pedal versions as well. And like, so we are living in a just a golden age for guitar pedals, where like at any price point that you want to be spending and any kind of feature set that you want to be buying, you're pretty much covered. And this top 5 was basically like celebrating that fact that we've got some really cool pedals that were released. Well, there were videos on my channel. A couple of them were actually 2023 releases as well. So definitely worth checking out. If you've got like a little bit of Christmas money still kind of kicking about, and you're wondering like, I want a pedal but I don't know what. Perfect video for it. Absolutely perfect video for it.
The world is your oyster, literally.
Yeah, and I also might have mentioned one of the guitars that I covered last year as well, because like I did some guitar reviews last year. Like, who knew? Yeah, so one of the popular ones was on that as well. And finally, I did an adult thing. I became a responsible member of society. I bought bass strings. Because we were talking about them last week and we're like, shit, these are really expensive. So I went back on Strings Direct, like big up to Strings Direct. They're a quality company. They sell,
and you can recycle your strings through them and get 10% off your next purchase.
Yes. The fact that they do a like string recycling service is just bang on anyway. The fact, like, I'd do that even if I didn't get a discount for it. If they gave me like a postage paid for bag and just went, yeah, recycle your strings there, do it. I'd absolutely do it.
So do you have to not like cut your strings and send them back, and send them off to Africa so that they can have some strings?
Like yeah. But apparently,
little Jimmy got himself a ukulele for Christmas, but he can't afford to buy a new set of strings. But luckily, it's some refurbished.
Old budget pedal chap here has done his part. So I heard a trick that if you like take your strings off and put them in a saucepan with boiling water, you can like rejuvenate
that old chestnut.
That's bass strings, isn't it? Not real strings.
I mean, you could do it with both. But I mean, the reason why we changed guitar strings is not because they've got like bits of like dirt and corrosion on them. It's because the frets have worn divots into the strings.
Yeah.
So,
and they weaken after time as well because they're a bit thinner. So at the joints, places like the bridge and the nut, if you've got an angled nut, they start to wear over time because they're at an angle rather than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be stupid to have them on for about 2 years, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be stupid. And then to get a set of strings to replace them and not replace them.
Yeah, only an idiot would do that.
Yeah, definitely. So I am taking bets now on how many months it will be before I actually install those bass strings. Because
May. I am going to say May.
I'm going to say May 2025.
I think Matt's probably closer. Yeah, legit.
He's just going to not use the A string on his bass because that one's the new sounding one.
I mean, that's been the that's been the technique that I've been employing.
Yeah, you either have to only use the A string or never use the A string.
You know how I record. Yeah, it'd be a case of like I could do like a really simple little run that ends up being really complicated because I'm having to go like 3, 5, and then like 12 on the same string. Yep, and that's how I've been doing it.
Cool.
Because why not? And I think that is probably a good place to end the podcast for this week, gentlemen. Oh, it's been a good one. We're going to continue this over on the Patreon because we do like a bit of page. And I think there's going to be some saucy stuff, like a little spicy behind the scenes with Josh this week, I think, isn't there?
There is. And you.
We're going to extend a thank you. We're going to extend a thank you to our listeners, you lot who have made it this far into the podcast. Well done. You deserve a medal, a trophy. We might get some certificates printed. No, I think we genuinely enjoy the fact that you made it this far, and we appreciate the support with the podcast. If you want to take that support a little bit further, you want to do some kind of financial supporting with us, we have got a Patreon, and for as little as $2 a month, you could be part of that exclusive Patreon crew. They are, cool. They're cool people, and that's patreon.com/FretTalk. If you do want to join in with the Patreon crew, only one more person needs to join, and then we will play the game. Whose nipple is it anyway? We're waiting on that one last.
We've been waiting for this one person for about 7 months now.
We have. I think that's telling us something, though, gentlemen.
So if we don't mention this for a month and then we get the 10th one and surprise people with whose nipple is it anyway?
Yeah, we'll probably get
know where the problem was.
10, 11, 12 and 13. We'll just keep it quiet. So our Patreon backers are, of course, as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef DemonFX. We've got Mr. Andrew Bimson, who we don't mean to be insulting every week, but we suddenly
enjoy
it. So sorry. He's of the Rising of the Light. We've got the trifecta of Erector. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Erection.
We've
got Mr. Mycock Slunk.
We've
got Mr. Gary Goldencock.
You fat slag.
Oh, that's peak Fret Talk there, isn't it? That's peak Fret Talk. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, of the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. We've got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton YouTube and PBOD as well. Yeah, yes. Good man. He's a good man. He released something on the Tone Master amp today because he's got one of them, and he released a video on that, and it's really interesting. The cab sims in that are shit as well, but the amp itself sounds fantastic.
Was that the 12-watt amp that they did like January last year?
Maybe. Like he's got the FSR one, which is like a blonde, blonde Tolex and like oxblood grill. It looks phenomenal. And to be fair, when he was recording it with the microphone, it sounded phenomenal as well. It sounded really good.
Yeah. Just don't DI it.
Yeah, look, the cab sim in it is just, it's wet farts. It's just not, it's not good. Fender, change it, come on. And of course, finally, we're gonna mention our sponsor, affordabord.co.uk. Check them out for some affordable goodness. I'm sure there's a tagline there somewhere. So if you want to catch me online, I am BudgetPedalChap. You find me Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads /BudgetPedalChap. Of course, YouTube is the home to the No Talk Altern series, which I think this week features the Joyo Vintage Overdrive. And that's a turnout for the books, isn't it?
It is. We've never seen that on the channel before.
Well, I asked on this, I put out a community post, kind of the arse end of last year, and said, like, my recording quality and like my editing's got much better now. Do you want to see me like redoing some of the old pedals in the kind of new video style? And there was an overwhelming majority going, yeah, because we would. So I'm going to kind of dip into some of the old stuff to kind of give it a bit more love, because I think the original video has got like a couple of hundred views or something, which seems ridiculously low for such a iconic pedal within the Joyo line. Like every other motherfucker's tried one of these vintage overdrives, so it's worth getting out there.
Cool.
And then I've also recorded the following week one. It is probably the most stupid video that I've recorded on the No Talk Altern series, which I'll let you wait until next week.
Is it an EQ or a compressor?
No, it's even more stupid than that. I will show it on the Patreon actually if you remind me.
a noise gate with only a tube screamer.
No, I have done the noise gate on the channel before, and it's not that. Right, Matt, where can we find you?
I am at heel_MattQ on Twitter, Threads, and Instagram.
Nice, yeah. And Josh?
You can find me at the Corona Mortis on Instagram, and you can find me on YouTube at Josh Castle TCM.
Yeah, we can. So that'll be the podcast for this week. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from oh my gosh, it is Josh, and from Mr. Matt Quine, say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
I mean, if it weren't old at the start, it's old now. It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Right, a bit.
Bye.
I recently took a poll and found that 99% of people in the tent were angry when it collapsed.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It is, isn't it?
That's what they call a shit joke.